Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Craig Peters here from Soundiron, and in today's walkthrough, I'm going to be taking you guys through the sounds of Tone Morsels, formerly known as Tune Micro. So Tone Morsels is made for the full version of Contact and is just a great little package of little libraries that we have from Tune Micro, and putting it into our new GUI with all the different multi-layer systems and things you can do really sort of takes these little sounds and brings them into a whole new light. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the sounds. We're going to be playing through some of them, checking out some of the effects presets and so forth. So hopefully you enjoy, and yeah, let's get started walking through some of the sounds. And then you also have the wet version of this. Got some circle bells. Got some sounds from Cylindrum. Then we got the wet version of that. Some sounds from Imbibaphones, which I really like. It's a really nice bell-like quality to it. Some Kalimba sounds. And you got the wet version. You can't have tuned percussion or tuned melodic metal instruments without having a music box. We got some sounds from steel tones. Some sounds from Twine Bass. Some bowed sounds from Waterharp. And then some of the more regular percussive Waterharp sounds. Got some sounds from Whaledrum. Also got some sounds from Strut Grand. So some of the other things that you can do with the 4-layer system is if, let's say, you want to layer these different articulations. So the same articulations that are in layer 1 also exist in layer 2. So if, let's say, you want alto Glockenspiel and you want to layer it with maybe one of the Bamblong wet sounds, you could do that. So you can add a different type of percussive attack to a sound that maybe wouldn't normally have that, so you can make it pop a little bit. Or you can layer it with something similar, or let's say like a music box, you could do that. Or maybe something a little different, like something like steel tones. Or you can take steel tones and layer it with, let's see, let's say strut grand, see what happens. So a lot of different possibilities that you can do to sort of take these little tuned percussive and metal melodic sounds or just percussive sounds in general and just kind of combine them in different ways and see what kind of things you can come up with. There's also a bunch of ambiences that you can play around with and layer it with some of the different sounds that you have that I was just playing. So let's just go ahead and play through some of those. All right, so now let's go ahead and check out some of the effects presets that come with Tone Morsels, and a lot of these really utilize the different functionality within the UI with the different layer system and arpeggiators, filters, and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to sort of dive in and see how some of these were made, just go ahead and open up the little settings tab up here. Some of these might be open already, so you can kind of see, you know, if it says MW, that means it utilizes the mod wheel, so you can just kind of move this around and then see if there's any sort of parameters moving around it. So if you want to learn any of the different parameters in the UI, all you have to do is right click, learn MIDI CC, move and adjust any of the different controllers that you want it to be mapped to, and then that's it. And then you can just kind of do it in real time, which makes it a lot easier instead of having to do a lot of automation in the very end. All right, so now let's go ahead and play through some of the effects presets. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this walkthrough of Tone Morsels. If you'd like to learn more about the library or listen to some demos to hear it in action, make sure to go to soundiron.com. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.